Hi everybody, welcome back to A Glittery Life. I hope you guys are having a great day. Today I am doing a tag video. Kendra from Vlogs with Kendra made up a tag she did with her husband. It was so cute. It was 20 things to do before I die tag, and I loved it. They had such great chemistry together. She tagged me in it. She's amazing. She's become a friend and just a really cool vlogger also. So I decided that I would do this tag, and this tag was actually pretty easy for me. Many years ago, probably like, I don't know, probably like 7 or 8 years ago, I made a list of 100 dreams that I had, 100, and that included like places that I wanted to see, things that I wanted to learn, things that I wanted to do, things that I wanted to be known for, all this stuff. And I have been slowly every year checking off dreams and crossing off some of those like dreams, and it has been a blast. So for this tag, I just pulled some stuff off of that sheet, and some of them I had to add new things because I didn't really have maybe that same category like on my dreams list. But so this is my 20 things to do before I die tag, and you're gonna learn a little bit of new stuff about me that you probably don't already know. Okay, the first category is 5 places to visit. And my number one place to visit right now is Uganda. I want to go to Africa so bad. My sister, who's like my hero, she goes to Uganda every summer and she teaches at a school there. And as a result, my whole family has fallen in love with a bunch of these students. We all sponsor students. We all are part of this like journey that she's been on to change the world. And her and her husband have 3 adopted grown sons in Uganda now, and they are like my nephews. That we are all connected on Facebook, and it's so cute because they send me little messages, but instead of saying auntie, they say auntie, U-N-T-I-E, and they say things like, auntie, we love you so much, like what is God up to, or auntie, like when are you coming to visit us? Like it's so cute. But I am dying to go out there and visit them. And as you guys know, I was supposed to go to Africa this summer, and I got all my shots and I did everything that I needed to do, and I was devastated when it didn't happen and when I wasn't able to go. And I am really hoping to get to Uganda this coming year, and do an art project and teach art over there. And if you don't know that about me, I'm an artist. So that is my number one place. My number 2 place to visit is Norway. My family is Norwegian, and we still have relatives over there, and I would love to see Norway and experience that culture. And I just have a ton of friends that happen to live over there too. Number 3, Australia. Oh my gosh, please, I want to go to Australia so bad. Number 4, Alaska. I want to go on an Alaskan cruise. Everybody I know that's been on them says they're so amazing, and it looks so cool, and the glaciers and all that kind of stuff like just looks so spectacular. So, and I've never been on a cruise. Can you believe that? I have been all over the world. I have been to over 20 countries. Yeah, probably close to 25 countries. And I have never been on a cruise. I want to go on one so bad. And then my last place that I really want to go is Bora Bora. Honestly, any island, any tropical island will do. I'll be the girl under the shade umbrella, under the big hat, with the big sunglasses on, covered in sunscreen. But I love the beach, and I love tropical weather, and I love drinking drinks that have umbrellas and taste like snow cones. So Bora Bora would be my number 5 place that I really want to do, that I want to go. 5 things to own. This was a little bit harder for me actually, because I have like basically I have enough stuff. Like I have the stuff that I want, but my number 1, I really want to own a wedding ring. Somebody put a ring on it already. Jeez. I'd like to own a house because I want to own a house because I like to garden. I had an organic garden that was incredible before I moved to LA, and I had this beautiful flower garden, all these like flowers and pots, and I mean I just was like always in the garden, worked in the garden every day. I love it. It's totally like my like zen, like chill out place. So like living in an apartment in LA in the concrete jungle, it does not work for me. So I'd like to own a house. As far as a car, I have been obsessed with the Mercedes G-Class SUV. It's like a Mercedes G-Wagon. Ever since I saw it on a movie, and I can't even remember what the movie was, but it was Chad Michael Murray drove it. I mean, this is like a long time ago, and I was like, I love that car. That's like my favorite car. So I'd like to own that. Let's see, as far as something else like that I would like to own, I have wanted a Louis Vuitton Never Full bag for over a decade. I go back and forth. Do I want the medium or do I want the large? But I literally have had a Louis Vuitton Neverfull on my list forever. So I'd love to own that. And then my last one that I really, really would love to own is I would love to own season tickets at the, right over the dugout, in the dugout level at the Dodgers, for the Dodgers. So that's another thing that I would love to own. That actually might be the one that I want the most. Silly, I know. Okay, 5 risks to take in my life. This one was kind of hard for me too because I don't know, I don't really want to go skydiving. I don't really care about bungee jumping. I would do it for sure, but it's not one of those things that I'm dying to go skydiving or whatever. But I would be up for it, but it's not huge on my list. So the first risk I thought that I would love to take before I die is to get married. I think getting married is a huge risk and I would love to do that. I would love to swim with dolphins. And people are like, dolphins, that's not a risk. But they're still a wild animal, so that still feels risky to me. But I love dolphins so much. People always ask me if I'm a pet person, and my response is always well, if I could have a dolphin, I would super be a pet person. Another risk that I want to take is I've always wanted to live in London. It's my favorite city in the world. I think it's just pure magic. I have so many friends that live in London. I know the city pretty well. I've been over there 9 or 10 times, and it would be a huge risk to move to another country, but that is one that I would love to live in. Oh my gosh, another risk for me would be to submit my art for an LA gallery show. That's that's risking some serious rejection right there, but I would love to have the opportunity to show at a gallery here in LA. But in order to do that, you got to take a risk and put yourself out there. And I just haven't yet. I'm halfway through a new collection, and maybe when that collection feels finished and feels complete, I'll be ready. And the last risk that I would like to take is I have always wanted to hike with the silverback gorillas in the Congo. I don't know if you've ever seen footage or pictures of them. And my friends that I was supposed to go to Africa with this summer, they actually got to do it when they were over there. And I was so happy for them because it's such an incredible experience. And I think it's probably, I would venture to say, a very spiritual experience. And I wasn't even jealous that I didn't get to go with them because I think I'll have my chance. But I would definitely, that would be risky too because 1, it's the Congo, so crazy, plus it's jungle trekking, and 3, it's with lots of live animals, wild animals. And then 5 things to learn. This was hard for me to limit. There's so many things that I want to learn. I love learning. I am a total reader. Obviously, you guys know I went to college, I went to graduate school, have a master's, and so I'm a learner. So this was really hard to narrow down. I really want to learn how to play chess. It's weird to me that I don't know how to play chess. I'm very smart, so that's a smart person game. So somebody teach me how to play chess. Another thing that I really want to learn, I want to learn how to knit. I know how to crochet, and I've tried to learn how to knit before. Somebody tried to teach me, and I just I was not very good at it. I kind of kept dropping stitches and whatever. It was kind of annoying, but I love knitted scarves. I love knitted sweaters. I love knitted blankets. I love soft yarn. And I don't know, my mom just learned how to knit last year, and so if she can learn how to knit, I can learn how to knit. Okay, you're gonna crack up, but I love to barbecue. I am actually a grill master. I have perfected chicken, I have perfected burgers, I have perfected every veg that you can put on the grill. I can do it. I still am trying to perfect steak. I still do not have my steak grilling on point, and I really want to learn how to grill a perfect steak. I actually like my steak well done too, so for some people that is not the perfect steak, but when it is red and meat and rare or medium rare or bleeding, I gag. My dad eats his steak rare, and I literally gag. Okay, you're gonna laugh. I really would love to learn how to make shoes, or design shoes. I think most women's shoes are designed by men, and they don't get it. They have no clue. So I would love to learn how to make shoes. And the last thing I'd like to learn that I put on here is I'd really like to learn how to make precious metals jewelry. So jewelry, rings and necklaces that are cast and made out of gold and rose gold and silver and platinum, that kind of stuff. And then working with precious stones too. So I don't know, I just love jewelry and would love to make my own stuff. Like, I think it's so cool. I know some jewelry makers, and the stuff they come up with is so incredible. So anyway, that is 20 things that I would like to do before I die, and I tag you. I'm gonna list a bunch of people down below that I want to see do this tag, but if I don't list you and you have a channel, I'm so sorry. I tag you anyhow, so I can't wait to see. And if you end up doing this video, let me know so that I can come watch it. And I think that's it. So have an awesome day.